heard, we started that maybe a little bit differently than you might anticipate a set of concert band music. That was a just stunningly beautiful setting of the folk song, All the Pretty Little Horses, by Dr. Andrew Boyson Jr., who's on the faculty at University of New Hampshire. Tremendous composer and conductor. And the reason that we did that first is because this program is going to tell a bit of a story, a bit of an arc. That folk song is believed to have its origins in slavery in America, in Africans. And imagine the mother singing a lullaby to her child, "When you will wake, you shall have all the pretty little horses." And she's saying that because she, as the mother of this child, doesn't have an opportunity to raise her own child, or provide for her own child, because she is busy raising the master's child and helping the master's child. And what a tragic and sad sentiment. And so what we're going to explore with this program today, with the honor band here, is going from that feeling of defeat to victory. And so right now we're going to play for you a piece called Clef Club March. And so the Clef Club March is a very historically significant piece of music. This is by a composer by the name of James Reese Europe, who was a black composer in the early 20th century. He founded the Clef Club Orchestra, which was an all-black orchestra in New York. He was a contemporary of John Philip Sousa, and he would have had strings and woodwinds and brass and banjos and pianos on the stage. And in Carnegie Hall in 1912, the Clef Club March was the very first piece of music by an African-American composer, performed by the very first ensemble comprised of African-American musicians in the history of Carnegie Hall. And so we're going from All the Pretty Little Horses to the Clef Club March. So let's enjoy James Reese Europe's The Clef Club March.
area high school directors, right after the luncheon, I had a chance to work with this ensemble, and we thought we'd put together another little bit of fun for you to listen to. It's amazing what they are able to do in a short amount of time. We always threaten that we should record the first rehearsal and then let them hear what it sounds like after a day of hard work. They come together so quickly. These are bright young men and women. This is a work that is also by Malcolm Arnold. He composed the first work that the Norseman Band performed, and it's the first movement of 4 Scottish dances. It's within the core repertoire of the band now. It's in a setting by John Painter. Original tunes by Malcolm Arnold, but in the Scottish style. We hear the Scottish snap of a reversed dotted 8/16 rhythm in here that drives it, and it's been a lot of fun for us to work on. This was a young man that we had our eyes on. I knew that it was going to be a wonderful career ahead for him because he just has this knack to get everybody relaxed. Would you agree? Yeah, I mean, it's just... I won't even try that again. He's a wonderful teacher and a really fine composer. We thought we would take some money out of the St. Olaf Band Endowment and commission him to write a work that we could premiere with this band today. And he came up with a piece that's just stunningly beautiful and exciting and meaningful, and they've been working really hard on it, and I'm going to have Carl talk about it now so you know what's going on. Please would you welcome back to the podium, Carl Holmquist.
So what we're about to present for you is called Agua, Viento y la Luz, which means water, wind, and the light. And got this idea to write this piece after Hurricane Maria impacted Puerto Rico. Believe it or not, I was born in Puerto Rico. My father, 1968 St. Olaf grad, is a Spanish professor and a linguist, and he was doing work in Puerto Rico when I was born. And I've been back on many occasions to visit friends and family and learn Spanish and just enjoy being in that culture and on that island. And so I wanted to express some music in reaction just to that island. This isn't telling the story of the hurricane. I already wrote a piece that did that. You can look that up. Symphony No. 1, New Orleans Symphony for all you on the live stream. And those in the hall. But this piece is about Puerto Rico. The water is our opening movement. It's slow. It's all in one movement, but it starts out slow and lyrical. Viento is when we're going to turn this band into a Latin jazz, into a salsa band. And so we're going to explore Afro-Cuban rhythms, and we're going to present some of the melodies that you heard in the opening section, just in a different style. And then finally, it transforms into the light. And so then the energy picks up, and we just bring the band together in a way to present jubilant music. And so again, it's going to go from sort of a somber opening to a joyous close. And so please enjoy Agua, Viento, y la Luz. And before I say that, I need to thank these musicians. They have done a tremendous job today. You've worked so hard. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm thankful for all that you're doing today. So, yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing because their teachers are amazing, and their parents are amazing, and mainly because they're amazing. This is difficult to do. They've only had a couple hours with this stuff, and you hear them. They sound tremendous. So please enjoy Agua, Viento, y la Luz.
Mm-hmm.